Number 32, Sydney King. And number 40, Lacey Hensley. Triton's JV coach is Justina Faulkner. Trinity, Howard for 2. Substitution for Trinity, number 11, Jeanette Skintel. Gap release. And to Trent for 3. Triton substitutions, number 32, Sydney King, and number 40, Macy Hensley. Triton number 10, Lemler. Triton number 10, Lemler. Three-pointer. Emily Love. Triton substitution number 22, Atkins. Kaden for two. Substitutions for Trinity, number 13, made for Triton, number 10, Lemler.
Welcome, everyone, as we are back in the Trojan Trench for this edition of Blue Swish Basketball. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. And this Saturday afternoon matinee features the Trinity Greenlawn Lady Titans, who travel here to Bourbon to take on the Triton Trojans. Trinity Greenlawn comes into this one as their second road game of the year. They haven't had the year that first-year head coach Henry Scroop has wanted his Titans to look, and are trying to get back to the win column and build on their seasons. They will be facing off their fourth matchup against sectional opponents here this season. Triton comes in after their second straight win and look to get their first win here at home this season. Aston Veers had a career night in the pit with a double-double performance with 34 points and 11 rebounds. Taryn Yates also added a double-double performance with 11 points and 10 assists. Kenzie Atkins hit 4 threes and had 5 steals in the ball game. This team has improved game to game, and as Coach Crawlin has her Lady Trojans out-rebounding opponents 206 to 186 this season. They continue to play their game, playing together and playing hard on both ends of the floor. Keys for me today, Triton needs to continue to play that team-style basketball that they played all season. Need to continue to come out strong in this one and continue to clean the glass. As I said earlier, out-rebounding opponents. And Triton doing that good job working that inside-out basketball, finding ways to score, whether it's in the post, beyond the arc, or mid-range game. They're finding ways to open each other up. Points off turnovers. Need to continue to do so in this ball game here today. Trinity come out strong on defense. This is a group, we saw them play in a physical team. We saw them play there in the JV matchup. But this is a group that has some size. We'll see what they can do with first-year head coach Henry Scroop. Continue to move the ball and limit turnovers with my big thanks for Trinity here today. So the popcorn's popped, the fans are in their seats, and this Saturday afternoon matinee is underway here at the Trojan Trench as the Titans take on the Trojans, and that's coming up next, right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
High school sports fans, this is IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and I'd like to introduce you to new Assistant Commissioner Brian Lewis.
Thank you, Paul. I can't tell you how excited I am to be part of the team.
We know you're going to excel in your role. High school sports have been a huge part of your life.
That's right. I played high school sports, I coached high school sports, and I was an athletic director.
You truly lived high school sports. Tell the fans why they're so important to you.
Because high school sports are education-based athletics, and as a former teacher, I know firsthand how effective they are in teaching lessons outside of the classroom.
Real-life lessons.
100%. They teach teens how to overcome adversity.
How to work hard, how to get better every single day.
Absolutely. And I think most importantly, how to be part of a team.
Well, Brian, welcome to our team.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA. Last year, Friday nights were still game nights. But one thing was missing. You. This year, tickets to Friday night high school football are available again. And when you buy yours, you're buying so much more than a ticket. You're making a contribution to your community. That's because the proceeds from ticket and concession sales help fund your school's athletic department. That means you're helping provide transportation for the players. You're helping purchase new safety equipment. Most importantly, the game continues to get played. And the invaluable life lessons learned from high school sports will continue to be taught.
Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig, and I just want to say welcome back, and thanks for buying a ticket. The students and schools in your community deserve your support.
This is high school football. This is Friday night. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, you know what? It's a great day for basketball! Welcome to the Trojan Trench and today's varsity action. At this time, please stand, face the flag. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats, as we will honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed? First for our guest, the Trinity Lady Titans. Starting today, number 1, Lemler, volleyball. Number 2, Maggie Kaden. Number 12, Sarah Sanford. Number 24, Anna Coleman. And number 42, Teresa Dingle. Trinity is coached by Henry Stroop and assisted by Gracie Yarbrough, Mike Triton, Sydney King, and Megan DePrimo. And now, let's meet your starters for your big blue switch. Number 4, Sarah Yates. Number 10, Julie Rose. Number 12, Jocelyn Faulkner. Number 14, Kinsey Atkins. And number 34, Addison Beers. Triton is coached by Kennedy Stroll and assisted by Lindsay Shively.
All right, got the lineups for both teams there. Out there for Trinity, we have number 1, Eleanor Ballsbutt, number 2, Maggie Carbon, number 42, Teresa Pingle, number 12, Sarah Sanford, and number 24, Anna Cullinan. Yates, Groves, Faulkner, Atkins, and Addison Veers, the 5 out there for Triton. As we get ready, as Yates, who elevates, will get ready to jump against Pingle. Yates goes up and knocks away, and Triton controls the tip. Atkins brings it up forward past the half-court line, works right. Out and over to Yates. Right wing now to Jolie Groves. Works it back up top. Veers trying to get position down the low block. Finds her on the near side corner, cross court. Yates alone for 3. She'll try it. It's up. Off the mark, no good. Veers goes to save it. Nobody's home. And it'll belong back to the Titans. Triton goes with that full court pressure defense we saw him as Cullinan has it. She'll work at a pass off court line, but Kinsey Atkins right there knocks it away. First turnover of the game. Yates down the left wing. Back on top to Atkins. She'll work right. Finds Groves in the right wing. She'll dribble down. Trinity doing a good job trying to work with Veers. Cross court on over to Atkins. Finds Faulkner in the corner. Veers catches at the blow block and she'll get fouled. That's going to be on Cullinan. That'll be her first, team's first of the ball game. Veers goes to inbound. Yates gets freed up, but goes up top to Atkins. Finds Faulkner. Thought about the deep two, gives it to Groves in the left wing. Yates directing traffic. Trinity in that 2-3 zone. It's Atkins with the up fake, drives, pulls it back, goes back to Veers down the corner. Works with the screen. Atkins thought about it, tries to feed, but it's taken away. Carbon up, no good. And Veers gets the rebound. Yates now let the offense take shape. Both teams looking for their first field goal to drop. As Yates works in the corner, Kinsey Atkins. Nice job by Ballsbutt to fight through. Veers the baseline jumper, side iron, no good. Rebound goes to Pingle. And I think we're going to get a jump ball call, and it'll stay right here at Trinity. And trying to go back to that full court pressure defense. We saw them use that against Northwood and Wawasee. They've been running extremely well. This fast-paced basketball that these Trojans are playing proving costly as they force another turnover there. Atkins now brings up the floor. Shows the offense take shape as he goes to Yates on the right wing. On to Groves, thought about it, pulls it back. Yates now feeds it down to Veers. She'll back down Pingle, goes through, gets caught on the baseline, but finds Groves on the other side. Atkins tries a 3-ball, it's up. Can't get that one to go, rebound goes to Ballsbutt. Carbon. Shot by Cullinan's up and in, and Trinity strikes first. On to Atkins. Thought about it, goes back.
And Cullinan for 2 points.
Trinity playing some good defense on the Trojans here, making them work in this first quarter. Veers, she'll try a 3. Can't get that one, far iron, too strong. Rebound goes to Pingle. Balls are with it now. She'll stop on the left wing, works back up top and taken away by Taryn Yates, and she'll get fouled by Cullinan. I'll be here if that's on her. It's her second personal. Team's second. And that'll bring in Mary Curran, number 33, and number 0, Tess Curran.
Fouls on Trinity, number 24, Cullinan.
Knocked away. As Carbon knocks away, it fell to the floor. Triton gets another chance there. It's both teams with 2 turnovers by my count. Yates will bring it back up. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They trail by 2. Up on top to Veers. Straightaway 3 on its way. Puts it in, Addison Veers. It's her second 3-pointer to drop on the season. Carbon throws it away. Yates comes away with it. She'll drive, puts on the brakes. She gets caught in the corner, but she'll find a way to free up. And the nice assist to Veers as the bank is open.
Addison Veers.
Yeah, it took a little while to get warmed up.
So how to get it figured out. This is a group that knows what they're, they learn well. As you see Kinsey Atkins knock it away there. But Yates had 10 assists, 37 on the season coming into this one, and that was 38. She fed Veers. That one goes out of bounds. Oh, excuse me, 44 after that one. That one tipped, and Kinsey Atkins rips it away. Atkins now works outside the 3-point line, working it to Yates. She'll try a right side 3, off the mark, back iron, rebound, goes to Curran. Atkins reaches right back around and takes it right back. Kinsey Atkins with a pair of steals back-to-back now. She had 5 last game. And 21 on the season coming into this one. Atkins down the left wing, she works up top. Zone defense by the Titans. He's trying to slow it down. Veers pulls up, gets that one, and it's off the mark. Feeds it down to Pingle, goes up, and she'll get fouled. That's going to be on Addison Veers, be her first, team's first.
34 Veers.
Pingle goes to the line, her first trip to the free throw line here tonight, or this afternoon. That one drops.
Pingle at the line for the Titans.
And she looks to make it 2 straight right here. Second one is up. Back iron, no good. Veers with the rebound. 1 for 2 on that trip. Yates brings it up. Past the half-court line. Works it to Atkins on the left side. Faulkner thought about it. Yates deep 2 in the corners on its way. 2 strong back iron. Tipped around. And Groves tips it to Atkins. Back to Yates now. Veers goes straight up. That one Pingle might have got a piece of that one. And Carbon loses it. We're going to push. Carbon not happy with that call as she was kind of speeding down that far sideline, lost it. That'll be her first personal, team's third here in the first quarter with 2:55 to go.
Trinity foul number 2.
Yates down the right wing, back on top to Atkins. Groves down the left side. Trying to feed down to Yates. Nice feed pass by Jolie Groves, and Yates gets the roll. Nice pass from Jolie Groves to Taryn Yates. Curran walks the sideline. Kinsey Atkins uses the sideline to her advantage, and she'll force the turnover. Groves goes to inbound. The Trinity fan's not happy with that call. Atkins in the corner. Three-pointer on its way. Puts it in. And Kinsey Atkins from the outside yet again. Up to Pingle. Pingle finds Curran down low, but Atkins runs right in and knocks it away. It'll stay right here at Trinity. Good defense by Kinsey Atkins. And she's patrolling the whole floor here today, forcing turnovers and making things hard for Trinity. Pingle goes up, blocked by Veers, and Atkins gets the rebound. Cross court into Faulkner. She'll drive. Feeds, bounce pass to Veers. Up and in. Baseline jumper's good. The last 3 baskets coming off of assists. And a timeout for Trinity.
Let's see if I can get the schedule up there.
There you go. We can't go off John Harrell after the debacle on Friday or on Wednesday. Well, I tell you. I'm just kidding. John Harrell, appreciate the stats they put.
So
on.
Wednesday we get the Hoosier North Athletic Conference started against LaVille here at home at 7:30. That's a varsity start. Of course, JV will be at 6. Then next Saturday, a week from today, we host Knox. I think there's a 2:30 start on that for JV. Then Valley, Elkhart, Caston, Jimtown, Pioneer.
Dreaming all before the end of the year. Then 2022, it starts off a whole different schedule, I guess, how that works.
I haven't heard when they're going to draw the bi-county. Usually that's early December, but.
Curran, nice job by Trinity to get the ball up the floor. As Curran with it now. Back to Ballswood, she'll go down. Pingle with the jumper, back iron too strong. Veers with the rebound with authority.
I'll ask the boss man, he'll know.
Trinity foul, number 0, Curran.
So Tess Curran with the foul. It's her first, team's 4th. Veers will take a jumper at the 2-pointer off the mark. Faulkner tries to get it. And Tess Curran with the rebound. Oh, and Atkins going to get called for the push.
Triton foul, number 14, Atkins.
Balls was trying to get up the floor there. Or excuse me, Carbon was trying to get up the floor. Ball's but inbound. Goes back to Carbon in the corner. Feeds to Pingle. She'll back down, goes up, and gets the bank to work. They trail by 7. Atkins now with the ball. Goes back on top to Yates. Groves now on to Faulkner. She'll try the dribble drive. Kicks back to Veers. Veers to Atkins, cross court to Groves on the left wing. Finds Yates in the corner. She'll drive on top to Atkins. Yates with the runner up and gets the roll. Taryn Yates now with 4 points on the dribble drive.
That's me.
Okay. That one almost knocked away. Ballswood gets it up to Pingle, and it's a fight for the basketball and a jump ball call, and it gets it right back to the Trojans. 1:02 left to go in the first. Triton putting up 14. Averaging around 11 points
Do you have
per first quarter.
What we put up in the first quarter at Northwood?
Put up 20 points in the first quarter, put up 37 in the first half, and Veers will travel before the shot. Good defense there by Ballsbaugh. Do I have the stats?
Well, I don't know what you have there.
Faulkner tips away. Yates goes up, and that one goes, and they're going to say Yates, they say, led with the elbow. It'll be her first, team's 3rd.
If you get any more papers over there, you're going to look like you know who.
Oh, hey. They're not laminated, though. Pingle now drives. Wanted to feed, but a travel as she had the right idea, was looking to feed down to Tess Curran. Couldn't quite get it there. Looks like we'll get a substitution for them. Coming up here, number 5, Ava Tomey. Faulkner on the corners, inside 40 seconds. She'll drive, goes back to Yates. Yates feeds Veer. She'll go up strong, and she'll go to the line for 2. I believe the foul might be coming on Curran. If it is, Tess Curran will be her second. That's who it's on. Her second, team's 5th. I only have 2 papers. It's not like I got like 5 or 6 set up here. Here's a shot, goes up and in. Addison shot really well the last game from the free throw line. On the season, a 65% free throw shooter. Hit 10 and 12 the last game. Next one rolls in, so Addison Veer is perfect on that trip. So they push the lead up to 11. Carbon tries to get up on the sideline and another push. They're going to call a foul on Triton. That's going to be on Jolie Groves as her and Atkins trying to use that sideline to force Trinity out.
Foul on number 10, Groves.
It's Tomey, she checks in, standing at 5'7". Number 5, she tries to parole, but they're going to go to Curran. They're going to get a block. They're going to call a foul. That's going to send Tess Curran to the line. They're going to call the foul on Jocelyn Faulkner.
Foul number 12, Faulkner.
A lot of hands in there. I couldn't tell.
I couldn't either. There's a lot of white jerseys in the area. I mean, they had a couple to choose from, I guess. But it goes to Faulkner. Both teams with 5 team fouls as Curran's first free throw is off the mark. Team shooting 1 of 3 here before this fourth free throw. Second one's on the way. At the side iron, just off the mark, but she gets the rebound, goes back up and off the mark. And Jocelyn Faulkner reaches it and knocks it away. Faulkner on the drive. She'll go up, goes up strong. And a charge. And they're going to call a blocking foul. Faulkner will go to the line for an and 1 opportunity.
Trinity foul, number 1, Ballswell.
Ballswell, got to give her the effort there. She tried to get down, get her feet set. Good effort there by her. So Faulkner now on the line for 1. Shots up and gets the bounce. Tried to put up 19 here in this first quarter. Second highest total of the season in the first. As Tess Curran brings it up now. Faulkner running down from behind. Curran goes up. Can't get that one to go too strong. And Jolie Groves gets the rebound. Back to Atkins.
Put it up, put it up, put it up.
And she'll try to let the buzzer. Oh, off the mark.
I'll give her credit for trying.
Had a good look. So Triton leads 19-5 here after the first. Get that one. Just pushed it over to you. See if that'll work.
There we go.
There he be. You can read them off.
For free throws, wait, that's not right.
No, I pushed it.
We've made 3 throws. It says 0.
Oh, yeah, we made.
I must have messed something up. Might not have stats today.
What'd you do to it?
I don't know. It says we have 0 free throws.
Okay, well, I'll just read things off then. Triton shooting 3 of 3 from the line, 2 of 7 from beyond the arc, and 5 of 10 from the floor. Trinity 2 of 7 from the inside the arc, and 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Leading scores for Triton, Addison Veers with 9 points.
There, I got that.
Atkins and Veers with 3. Or Atkins and Faulkner with 3. Yates with 4. Pingle with 3 for Trinity, and 2 points for Anna Cullinan.
I wonder if, since we have so many players for Trinity on there, if it's messed something up or I
don't know.
It had numbers up there, but they weren't right.
I don't know. Beats me.
Give me something to do at halftime.
Up to Tess Curran. She'll go down to feed to Pingle. She'll go up strong and blocked by Veers. Atkins feeds Veers down low on the fast break. Can't get that one to go. And Veers trying to step through. And Trent will take it away. Back down to Veers. And oh, man.
That did not sound good.
Wow. Unfortunately, Maggie Carbon's down. Her and Addis Veers got tied up twice on back-to-back possessions. And hope she's okay. Never like to see players get hurt. So as they take a look at her, as we said, Triton will be, for Trinity after this one, they'll be, like we said, they played LaVille and Argus and Oregon Davis and Culver already, and as this will be, as they played a few opponents the Trojans will face. Next they'll be their second conference game against South Bend Career Academy. And then it'll be Heritage Christian on the 4th. The 7th will be a Community Baptist. The 9th will be at Andrews Academy. Then they'll host Lakeland Christian and Victory Christian, all before the end of 2021. Of course, last season had a different coach. They went 5 of 7, but this will also be the first year that Trinity, both boys and girls, will get to play in postseason action. And they're in our sectional this year, so that'll be interesting to see. Both, a lot of good, hardworking kids, and they always play some good basketball. They're tough opponents, some good coaching. As Carbon gets to her feet, and she'll go to walk. Hope she's okay. So coaches will help her off the floor. Like we said, hope she's okay. Triton's athletic trainer Eric Callahan will take a look at her. So Ballswell will check back in.
At the line for Triton, shooting 2, Addison Veers.
And Addison Veers goes to the line for 2. And the officials, as Henry Scroop having a word. They're going to give it 1-1. So Veers now to the line for a 1-1 opportunity. Shots up and no good. Tescurin puts on the brakes, feeds up to Cullinan. Cullinan on the right wing. She'll work against Atkins. And she'll lose it out of bounds. They're going to say Atkins touched it. Feed to Cullinan in the corner. Veers comes out. Cullinan gets control of it, feeds it up, and Yates knocks it away. Ballswell goes to inbound it again. Pingle back to Cullinan, right back to Pingle. She'll drive, and Veers will try to get in there and ties it up, and they'll say a travel call on Trinity. $12 turnover for the Titans by my count. Yates up top, works it to Groves here in the left wing. Back up on top, works it to Faulkner now, to Atkins in the corner. Nice feed down to Veers. She'll step into a jumper and gets that one to go.
Addison Veers.
Couldn't see what was going on there. As Cullinan and got a foul on Taryn Yates apparently.
Strike foul, number 4, Yates.
Be her second, team 6th. And Jolie Groves takes it away. Atkins, patient with the ball, goes back to Veers. Catch and shoot, long jumper on the way. Back iron too strong, but Faulkner with the put back. Can't get it to go. Atkins gets the rebound. And she'll lose that, but Yates will keep a hold of it. Faulkner puts it on the floor, gives it to Atkins, quickly on over to Yates. Now to Groves in the corner. Atkins will cut. Leaves it back, but I believe Cullinan got a piece of it, and she's going to rip it away, and they're going to get a foul and a push. If that's on Yates, that's her 3rd. It'll be on Taryn Yates, be her 3rd personal. And now they're in the one, and now Trinity will be in the 1-on-1 bonus.
Strike foul, number 4, Yates.
And I believe that'll be Cullinan goes to the line for a 1-on-1 opportunity.
Number 20, Jenna
And
Bulis.
Jenna Bulis will check in for Taryn Yates. Cullinan focuses in, lines at the ball where she wants it. The shot's on its way, off the front iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. Off the mark on that one, and Atkins takes it away. Atkins speeding up the sideline, she'll stop. Groves now with it. Up top to Atkins, to Bulis on the right side. Up top to Faulkner, back to Bulis. Into Atkins in the corner, feeds Veers. Kick out, Atkins with the up fake, she'll drive. That one might have been tipped by Cullinan, and Bulis hangs on to it. Atkins deep three on the way, off the front iron, no good. Rebound goes to Trinity. But Atkins comes in and knocks it right back away.
Playing kickball out there.
All over the place, ain't it? Faulkner outside the three-point line. She'll go and drive and again ripped away by Pingle. Curran's got on the fast break, but goes to feed it back and throws it away. On over to Atkins. Triton playing some stifling defense here in this first half. Physical defense. Jolie Groves, three-pointer on, or two-pointer on the way off the mark. Triton's rebound, but Atkins with the three-pointer right back. Back iron too strong. And Triton gets it right back. To Faulkner, she'll drive. Goes to feed, but I think we're going to foul call on Trinity. They're going to call on Anna Cullinan.
Trinity foul number 24.
That's her third.
Cullinan.
As Tomey and Sarah Sanford will check in.
You can tell we're really trying to put the press on a lot longer than what we have been in the past.
And you know, and they play the press extremely well. You know, they've really worked hard. These girls, like, they're hungry to get out there and play. You know, you can tell they're hungry to go out there and they want that basketball bad. Right there, forcing another turnover is Atkins trying to weave her way through the defense. Back to Bulis, on top to Groves. Faulkner out the basketball, she'll work. Back to Atkins, thought about it, goes back to Bulis. Now to Groves in the corner. Triton moving the floor extremely well. Groves down the corner, she'll drive against Tomey. Tomey gets the piece of it. Groves trying to feed Veers, and she gets tied up, shoots that one up on over. And Bulis tries to get the rebound, but it goes out of bounds.
Now, as soon as I say that, we don't press.
Oh, that's okay. See, but hey, we're getting the in-game analysis from the Hall of Famers. See, you've seen enough games. Pingle wasn't ready for that one, and Atkins falls to the floor. They're going to say a push. Well, they're going to say on Cullen if it is. That's her fourth.
Trinity foul number 24, Cullinan, her fourth.
Team's ninth. As we'll see, number 35, Natalie Gabrielsi.
Substitution for Trinity, number 35, Natalie
Gabrielise.
For Triton, number 24.
And then Emily Bugg checking in. As Atkins to the line for the one-on-one opportunity. Shots up, back iron, no good. Trying to fight for the rebound. As Gabrielise, she'll drive and she'll lose it. And Faulkner takes it away. They try to force up floor. Addison Veers all by herself. Here comes the Trinity defense. Veers goes up and can't get the roll. Atkins fighting for it. The rebound's going to get won by Trinity, and a jump ball call will stay right here with Triton. A lot of things to click there. Atkins goes to inbound, finds Veers, leaves it for Atkins to Emily Bugg. She hit a three in the JV game earlier. To Atkins, three-pointer for hers on the way. Puts it in. Kenzie Atkins has 6, hitting 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. Triton pushing their lead up to 19. Curran goes to Sanford. She's caught. Finds Tomey into the corner. Curran, Triton really doing a good job. They're double teaming defense as Bulis trying to get in their reach for it, and they'll knock it away. Atkins brings it up the floor. She'll work right to Emily Bugg. Into the corner now to Faulkner. Faulkner with the up fake. Back to Bugg. Cross court to Atkins. Atkins catch and shoot jumper again. Back-to-back threes for Kenzie Atkins.
Atkins for 3.
She's got 9. Gabrielise goes to Sanford in the corner, knocked away by Bulis. Bulis with some tight defense. And she'll get tied up and a foul call, I believe.
You know,
Jenna Bulis.
I just had this idea. You could get Anna McIntyre to be a sideline reporter.
Be a what?
Be a sideline reporter, so you don't have to go down there after the game. You know how the other
true.
channels have their own.
True. We could get one of those wireless headsets, put it down there on the bench. Shot for Sanford's off the mark. So no shot, as say someone had a lane violation. I think. Atkins picks up her dribble, leaves it for Veers. Veers using the double screen, back iron too strong. And Curran gets the rebound, but a foul call on Triton.
I was a bit surprised when she came to us and wanted to call games.
Hey, you know, she'll do a good job. She's practicing. It's both teams away from the double bonus, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If Hannah gets up here and puts some work in for broadcasting, I'll take it. She'll do a good job. Curran's free throw off the mark as Atkins pushes it up to Faulkner. She'll drive. Back to Bugg on the right wing. Feeds Veers. Veers backing down Pingle, goes up with a lot of contact. Bulis with the rebound, and she gets knocked to the floor. Gabrielise with it now as Atkins will come and take it right back away. Forcing 18 turnovers the Trojans are here in this first half. As Bugg goes on over. Now to Atkins. To Bulis. Bugg in the corner now to Faulkner. High pass for Faulkner as she was throwing that one to Mr. Don Bell down there at the scorer's table.
Does Trinity have as many games scheduled as we do this season? I just wonder why they've only played 5 and we've played 7. Maybe they have a tournament they're going to be in or something.
Maybe. Macy Hensley checks in for Addison Veers as she'll get a break. Here at the minute 30 to go here in the second quarter. Roughly around minute 30. Shot for Tomei's high off the glass, and the bank is closed, and Bulis gets the rebound. Bulis drives with the left hand, up and in. Jenna Bulis. She's got 2. She had a couple stealing baskets in the JV contest. Triton. Oh, and I didn't change the quarters.
We'll go by the half.
Sanford up off the side iron, no good. Pingle heads out to grab release. That one up and off the side iron. Bulis now goes to Atkins. Atkins steps back, fires that one off the side iron, no good. That one will go out of bounds. I'll fix it at halftime. Curran with the basketball, goes to feed to Pingle, again fighting down low with Macy Hensley, and she'll go to the line for 2 as they'll now be in the double bonus.
So been in the double bonus in the first quarter, now in the second?
Oh, we were in the bonus in the first quarter. But now they were in the bonus. We were in the bonus in the first quarter. Now they're in the double bonus.
Okay. I'm ready for my afternoon nap.
You beat me here today. That doesn't usually happen. Pingle to go again here.
You know, I even ate lunch.
She's 2 of 3. You even ate lunch too, huh? I had a late breakfast. That shot's on the way in. Although, to be heard, I did hit up Chick-fil-A yesterday. I didn't bring anything with me, though. Sorry. Atkins straight away. Bulis now works it back to Bug. Back to Faulkner on the right wing. She'll try a three. Off the backboard, no good, and Jenna Bulis fighting for it, ties her up, and that'll be a jump ball, and it'll still belong to Trinity. Groves looks to check in here, possibly before the end of the half. This grab release goes down to Pingle. She'll feed Tomey. Shots up too strong, and Bulis gets another rebound. Bulis pushing up to Atkins, who shoots at the buzzer, and there's the off the mark. She got it up in time, and that'll do it for the first half. Triton leads here 29-7. See if it'll work.
I don't think those team stats are going to work.
Yeah, because there's a person down here. I'll try to fix that real quick.
Has been a key turned into the scorer's bench.
So he'll put up what he can, and we'll take a break, and I'll let you talk, then we'll be back after halftime.
Team scoring, Pingle with 5, Cullinan 2 for Trinity. And for Triton, Addison Veers has 11, Atkins 9, Yates 4, Faulkner 3, Bulis 2.
So we'll take a break and try to get some things ironed out here. We'll be back after halftime right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm Bob Lovell. It's our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, here we are. High school football championships. As we talked about a year ago, most of the games were played. And again, it's an amazing accomplishment for all of these teams to be where they are, and for you and the membership of the IHSAA. It has been a fantastic fall sports season, culminating obviously in the championships at Lucas Oil Stadium.
It has been, Bob. You know, it's just you learn to be thankful for what we have through COVID, and you know, you're thankful for health, and you're thankful for being able to spend time with friends, and we've learned to be thankful about the time-honored tradition of participation in high school athletics. And you know, and that's just what it just makes me smile and be a little sentimental, to be honest with you, about the fact that here we are. We get to do this. Kids get an opportunity to celebrate a state championship or a runner-up in front of their hometown crowd in a venue like Lucas Oil Stadium with a partner like the Colts.
Well, it's really, it brings to bear, I think, a point that we lose sight of. You truly don't know what you have until you lose it. And then last year we didn't have fans. We didn't have the opportunity for fans to really be there. And it was a major impact because, you know, the concept of Friday Night Lights, we all understand it. It's real. It's extremely important, but it is made better by the involvement of communities and everybody in the schools. And there's nothing like it, quite frankly.
There isn't, you know, and you know, there's nothing like it even in other states. I mean, Indiana is such a special place with the you know, I told somebody recently, they asked how we were able to do what we do in Indiana, and I said, well, you don't have a governor who played high school basketball in the state of Indiana. And, you know, from the governor's office to Dr. Box to Dr. Katie Jenner to our schools, I mean, it's a team thing, and it's a team effort. And you know, that's why we have an opportunity to celebrate the state championship this weekend for kids in the communities.
I like to say, Paul, the reason is only in Indiana.
That's right. That's right.
It boils down to we're different when it comes to these kinds of things, and we are unique and so many things about what we do in terms of high school sports, starting with the Champions Network and Indiana Sports Talk and all the other things. But you don't have that replicated in other sports, and I'm not sure you can.
No, I agree with that. I just saw a number yesterday. Our Champions Network on the radio side's expanded to 64 stations across the state of Indiana. We've grown over 20 stations in the last 5 years in our network. And, you don't speak about growth in a lot of formats, but our product and kids sport is so important that stations all across Indiana want to hear what we have to say, but want to be able to support kids in participation.
Finals Friday, Saturday. You have some interesting matchups. I think what's cool about it is we have some teams that fought for championships a year ago, and yet we also have some teams who've never been here before and have great stories. And so there are a whole lot of storylines coming up this weekend. There is. We have 3 schools that traditionally have very strong athletic programs, but they've never been to the state finals in football. And, that comes a different level of excitement with the community. And those communities, they sign somebody to stay back home and turn the lights off when the last one leaves because they all come out. But then, the Center Grove crowd and the Cathedral crowd love their football, and they show up to support too. And so I'm really excited about the atmosphere that we're going to have at Luckett this year. And, the good thing too, Coach, is that we don't have to clear the facility out this year. So a fan can come on Friday or Saturday and watch all 3 games, and it's going to be an action-packed day of football both days.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Everyone needs a passion.
Young people, especially.
That's one of the reasons why high school sports are so powerful.
Because they give student athletes purpose, something to be passionate about. I'm Sandra Walter.
And I'm Robert Falcons. We're both assistant commissioners for the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And we're passionate about preserving the purity of high school sports.
They're the purest form of sport left. They're played on a level playing field.
And they're played for school and community pride.
They promote sportsmanship and build character.
And this year, we are thrilled to welcome back our passionate fans.
So buy a ticket to your school's next sporting event
and experience the passion and the purity of high school sports.
The athletes and schools deserve your support.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Robert, are you going to a game on Friday?
Yep, I've already got my ticket, Carrie, which we both know as Indiana High School Athletic Association Assistant Commissioners is much more than a ticket.
It's so much more. When you go to a high school sporting event, you're making a contribution to your community.
That's right. The proceeds from ticket sales go right back to your school's athletic department to help pay for things like facility maintenance and officiating crews.
And just by being there, you're encouraging the student athletes in your community to achieve their goals.
They need that encouragement. They need high school sports in their lives.
They really do, because they teach important life lessons like how to be part of a team.
And it's the team that provides a sense of community.
Which is why it's so important for the whole community to come together to support their high school student athletes.
So join us and buy a ticket to the game.
You'll be supporting your entire community.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Sandra, tell me your favorite thing about Indiana high school sports.
Well, Chris, as a fellow IHSAA assistant commissioner, I don't know if I can choose just one. Tell me, what's yours?
It's the little victories, the day-to-day achievements of student athletes, the real character-building stuff.
Absolutely. One of mine as well. All the hard work off the court, the field, the mat, the deck, those defining moments during practices that the crowd never sees.
Exactly. And we don't celebrate those victories enough.
We don't. And there's an even bigger victory we need to celebrate.
That's right. We welcome fans back to high school sporting events across Indiana.
So, buy a ticket to your high school's next athletic event. The schools and student athletes deserve your support.
They need you in the stands now more than ever.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA. This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/.
This broadcast on the IHSAA Champions Network is copyrighted by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted without the express written consent of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. This is your IHSAA.
So welcome back, everyone, as Triton leads here 29-7 at halftime after here at the start of the third quarter. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. As in that first half, Triton shot 7 of 22 inside the arc, 4 of 13 from beyond, and 3 of 6 from the line. For Trinity, 2 of 12 from inside the arc. No three-pointers have been attempted, then 3 of 9 from the free throw stripe. Their leading scorer on the afternoon is I messed that up. Is Pingle with 5. I shouldn't have done that. I'll fix it later. Faulkner now on the right side. Shield drive gets bumped, goes up strong and misses that one. Veers' putback's no good. Triton doing a good job on defense, trapping in the corner. Ballswell with it now, loses it, gives it back to Cullinan. Cullinan's got 2 in this ball game. Kieran goes to Skinzel, and they'll turn it over. I count 19 turnovers on the day in the first half, first of the second quarter, or second half. Veers gets the feed down low, nice feed from Yates, up and off the sideline, no good. Yates gets a piece of that one. Spalsba continues possession for Trinity, goes up strong on the runner and gets it to go. And they strike first here coming out of into the third quarter. They struck first early in the first quarter of the game. It's Yates on the right side, on top to Atkins. To Groves on the left side. Feeds back to Yates. Yates to Atkins in the corner, down to Veers. Up top to Groves. Deep 2 on the way. Bank is closed. Groves gets her own rebound. Back to Atkins. Deep 2 for hers. Up and can't get that one to go. Rebound goes to Trinity. Back to Cullinan. To balls, but she'll try a 2, but blocked by Veers. Balls with it now, goes down to Pingle. Pingle goes up strong with it, can't get that one to go. Ooh. Atkins for 3, doesn't get the roll, in and out. Up to Skinzel. She'll try a 2, can't get that one to go. Triton coming in with it up to Atkins on the right wing. Cross court on over to Yates. Leaves it for Groves on the left wing. Back on top, Atkins. She'll try. Thought about another one. Yates back to Atkins. Now she gets freed up. She'll try that 3, and she gets that one to go. Kinsey Atkins with 12. That's a game high. Not be able to fix it yet. Ball's with the runner off the mark as Veers swats it away. Shots up for Cullinan off the mark. Curran's shot up and off the mark. They get the rebound. Cullinan trying to fight for it in the lane. Is trying to knock it away. I think we're going to get tied up, and a jump ball belongs here to Trinity. Tomey will check in.
For the Titans, number 5, Ava Tormey.
Catch and shoot by Curran's off. We're going to get a foul call on Triton. That's going to be on Veers. It'll be her second personal, team's first here of the half. They had 10 fouls in the first. Trinity had 9. As Curran's shot is up and off the mark. Timeout here. That gives me a second to fix things. I'm going to throw a schedule up or do something here. I got to fix this.
Well, I'm trying to fix the team stat deal. Thinking it may be because we had too many players in the.
Well, I already tried that fix, and that didn't do it. Then I tried to fix it, and I threw all my stats off. Should have just left it alone.
I probably should leave it alone, too, so.
Yeah. We'll just let it be.
The master can fix it.
Yeah, he can figure it out. So Mary Curran getting ready to attempt her second free throw attempt. It's on its way, and an empty trip for her. I think a foul on Trinity on the rebound. Loose ball foul. That's going to be on Ava Tomey.
Trinity foul, number 5, Tormey. Substitution for Triton, number 20, Jenna Mulis.
Down to Faulkner, the runner on the baseline's up, no good. Now it's a putback, and she gets that one to go. Faulkner has 5 in the ball game.
Jocelyn Faulkner for 2.
Cullen feeds it low. Tomey's trying to come up with it. Groves loses it. It's a hot potato down there. Someone's trying to get a hold of it. And it's a tie up, a jump ball, and Triton gets it back. It's just not been a good Saturday for us today as far as getting the stats to work. Yates now works right. And on top to Veers, works away from the screen. She'll go up in the runner and can't get that one to go. A jump ball, and Trinity with the effort gets it back. Cullinan feeds down to Pingle. Ball's with the jumper. Can't get that one to go. Faulkner with the rebound. Up to Groves on the left side. Back on top to Yates. Yates will drive. Feeds it to Bulis, and that one goes out of bounds. Kinsey Atkins will check back in. Yates will come out. Yates has 3 fouls. Accrued all those in the first half. Cullinan, quick feed to Pingle on the left elbow. Kicks it out to Ballsbud now with the basketball. And Atkins jumps away and forces another turnover. She's got a few steals here today. Groves now. Back to Atkins. Faulkner patient there in the corner. And she goes and they'll throw it away. And they'll touch it and Triton gets it back. Pushing it up to Veers. She'll go up strong on Ben. Bank is open for Addison Veers. And now it's 13. Feeds it to Tomey. Tomey will feed it to Curran. Veers comes in with a hard foul. Curran will go back to the line looking for her first free throw to drop. Curran misses the first one.
Checking in for Lady Trojans, number 4, Taryn Yates, and number 40, Macy
The bi-county draw is on December 2nd. They do that around lunchtime.
Gotcha. Curran can't quite get the second one to go. Trinity's had 13 attempts from the line today, only hitting on 3. Atkins three-pointer on the way for her, puts it in. Kenzie Atkins up to 15. 5 three-pointers hit today for her. Balls with drives, goes up strong with the right hand, can't get that one to go. Tomey tips it to Pingle, bank is closed, open for her.
Rebound and basket for Tessa Pingle. Teresa Pingle, excuse me.
Don's having trouble today too. I feel better. Groves down the left wing, back on top. Bulis kicks it to Atkins on the right side. Yates in the corner who just checked back in. Macy Hensley's out there in the low block for Addison Veers. Hensley backing down, tries to go, but a nice job by Cullinan, knocks it away. Feeds it, Pingle with the left hand, and in. Pingles has a team high 9 on the day. Guess I could have left it. That's Atkins now. She'll try another 3. Puts it in. 6 3-pointers for Kenzie Atkins. She's got 18. Cullinan stops. Goes to feed. Bulis got a piece of it. Pingle corrals it. Down to Curran. She'll drive with the right hand. Up and can't get the back iron, but the putback for Pingle's no good. Rebound goes to Yates. Yates on the fast break. Goes up strong. Gets the side iron. Bulis with the putback off the mark. Now it goes out of bounds and again Trinity gets it back.
Substitutions, first for the Titans. Number 0, Tess Curran.
Tess Curran checks in. 23, Morgan Scroop checks in.
For Triton, number 12, Jocelyn Faulkner.
And Faulkner's now back in for Triton. This ball was passed high, and Macy Hensley gets it off the deflection. Atkins brings it up. She'll works right to Yates. Yates thought about it. Macy Hensley trying to get position, but Atkins, can she get 7? Can't get that one to go. Hensley tips it to Curran. Cullinan now with it. Stops with it on here on the left side. Feeds it to Curran. Knocked away, and it'll stay right here as Yates knocks it away. Gabrielise will now check in. As Tess Curran goes to inbound. Feeds to Pingle. The shot's up for her. Can't get that one to go. Put back, but Cullinan's no good. Pingle tries to tip it around, but Gabrielise comes with it, and Bulis will knock it out of bounds. Curran Tries to go to Kieran, but Atkins knocks it away. It's a 2-on-2 fast break, but Atkins up and in. Kinsey Atkins, 20 points on the day for her. Inside a minute to go here in this third quarter. That's went by really fast. Cullinan pushes it up to Pingle, working with Bulis. Pingle drives up, can't get that one to go, just short of the mark, and Macy Hensley gets the rebound. Up to Yates. Atkins again. Can't get that one to go. Yates with the rebound. She goes to feed to Faulkner. Faulkner shots up and in. Faulkner's got 7 in the ball game. And Yates with another assist. Passes so well. Knows the offense. Yates doing a good job this season passing the ball. Gabrielise gets it, goes down to Scroop. And Faulkner knocks it away. Yates up to Atkins, transition 3 on the way. Can't get that one to go, and Kieran gets the rebound, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Triton leads 46-13.
Atkins didn't get a chance to get one up there.
She tried.
Quarter.
Emily Bugg will check in. Addison Veers will check in for the start of the fourth quarter. No, we're going to try this again.
Well, I don't think it's going to work.
But I'm going to change to the fourth quarter since I didn't do that in the second. But Triton putting up a season-high 17 points there in the third quarter.
Mary Curran. For Triton, number 24, Emily Bugg, and number 34, Addison.
Oh, there they have it. Yeah, Atkins has got 20. Beers 13, Faulkner 7, Yates 4, Bulis 2.
At least I have that right. I have to go back and fix some things later.
Pingle 9. Bosball, did I say that right?
Ballsba, yep.
2.
And
Colin 2.
Colin and 2, that's it. Team stats still not working?
Well, it looks a little weird because we got too many names up there, and it's
okay.
Doing some weird stuff. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to do some looking here. And
next time we have to pick and choose who we put on there.
Well, I think we need to extend our roster out just a little bit.
Well, the problem is the box isn't big enough for it to fit.
Yeah, I know. We can get 2 boxes.
Well, it's yeah. I guess you could
put 2 boxes up there. Yates, Veers, Atkins, Bugg, and Faulkner the 5 out there for Triton. Curran, Pingle, Gabrielise, and Cullinan the 5 out there for the Titans. Yates works with the screen, goes to Emily Bugg in the corner. She'll try a 3, can't get that one to go. Atkins gets the rebound. She'll back it down, kicks out to Faulkner. Faulkner to Bugg. Bugg now again for another attempt here in the fourth quarter. Can't get that one to go, and Gabrielise comes away with it. Come on. Cullinan goes to Curran. Mary Curran, but she'll travel before she takes the shot. Let's test Curran to Mary Curran. Couldn't quite get that matchup to work. Yates goes to Bugg. Atkins again in the corner for 3. Puts it in. Kinsey Atkins on fire from beyond the arc with 7 3-pointers on the day. 7 of the team's 8 3-pointers. She's got 23. Gabrielise now with the basketball on the right wing. To Pingle. Good ball move by the Titans. It's Cullinan. Feeds Curran. Surprised by it. Mary Curran now with the ball. She'll work up top. These are for Gabrielise. And Triton knocks it away. Yates now pushing it up. She'll let the offense take shape. Goes back to Emily Bugg in the corner. Atkins again for 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebound goes to Gabrielise. Faulkner knocks it away as caught Gabrielise napping on that one. Up the floor. That one goes off the back of Cullinan, and Triton turns it over. They're going to get Veers, I believe, with a foul.
So we're going to have our 3rd straight game where Lady Trojan bests her game high.
Yep.
Because Atkins, I have her previously at the 19.
Number 34, Veers.
It's Addison Veers' 4th personal foul. Team's 3rd here in the second half as the running clock is now going for the rest of the game. As Triton leads by 36.
Experienced that running clock the other night and really quickened the game up there.
You know, unfortunate. It's an unfortunate part of it, but you know, it does make everybody's lives a little bit easier sometimes. Emily Bugg gives it right back to Faulkner, to Yates now. Into Atkins on the right side. Faulkner was alone on the far side as she was all by herself with a pass too high. She couldn't quite corral it. It looked like Jeanette Skinzel was supposed to be down there and couldn't quite connect as Faulkner and Atkins will come off. And Groves and Jenna Bulis now checking in. Groves knocks that one away as Pingle rips it right back, and Curran goes up and gets the roll. Curran. Mary Curran gets that one to go. It's her first basket to go today. Bulis now on the left wing, back on top to Emily Bugg. Bugg working against Mary Curran with a nice defense in the effort there. Nice job by Mary Curran to force a turnover. Pingle with it. To Mary Curran again for back-to-back baskets. Couldn't get that one to go. Yates, no look pass. Veers in transition, goes up strong. Too short of the mark. Rebound goes to Cullinan. Yates. No kick, is no call on that one. Pingle with it, leads it back. Gabrielise deep two in the corner on the way, and she gets that one to connect. Gabrielise, he's changed it twice on me now. Fears goes up and gets the N1 opportunity. Fears has got 15 in the game. The foul's going to be on Pingle.
Trinity foul number 42, Pingle. Substitution.
Tomey will check in for Pingle.
Ava Tormey. Veers with the and one.
Here's his shots up and in. That's the fourth personal. Okay, they didn't put it up there. And Veers will come out. Cullinan goes to grab Releasey. Mary Curran feeds Tomey, goes up with the right hand and strong and gets that one to go. Ava Tomey. Nice move to the basket. Good ball move by Trinity to find the open Titan. Bulis now up top. She'll work. Gets tripped up, and that's what they're going to call. That was the first foul on Pingle. I was right. And Yates will come out.
33, Curran.
It's Curran's first personal foul. Down to Hensley. Danica Kuntz now in there. Bugg, Bulis, Hensley, and Groves the five now for Triton. Tomey, Mary Curran, Gabrielise as Groves' shots off the mark. Pingle, Cullinan, and Gabrielise out there.
We scored 62 at Northwood?
Yes.
Yeah, got 10 more to go.
And if it stopped right now, this would be the fourth highest mark on the season.
How close is the Harrell prediction?
The John Harrell prediction was 62-21. So, hey, we're close. Shot off the mark for Curran. And a good job by Sanford. Sydney King now checking in. As all the Trojan starters off the floor now for the final minute and a half of the ball game. Danica Kuntz caught up, throws it on over to King. Couldn't quite get a hold of it there. Gabrielise to Curran, tries to feed it back. Sanford goes off the foot of Emily Bugg, and it'll stay right here with the Titans. As Triton will improve now to 5-3 on the season. So we'll host LaVille the next time out here at home for back-to-back conference games there to start off the month of December. Fortunately, Trinity Green Line will fall to 1-5 as Sanford's shot up off the glass, no good. King with the rebound. She gets tied up, and they're trying to rip it away, and the Titans get it right back.
They're making me think I have a big head down in Indy. Giving me compliments.
What? Oh, they're giving you compliments? King gets it off the tip. Bulis pushes it back to Hensley. She'll drive. Fades away. Can't get that one to go. Rebound Emily Bugg and the put back off the mark. Bugg trying to get it again. Knocked out of bounds. Cullinan's off on her as the clock continues to run.
He needs to get me a cheat sheet so I have topics.
Well, I'm sure all you'd have to do is ask. What kind of compliments are we getting down there?
Oh, he says I have the best commentary.
I think you do. Easily. Easily one of the best analysts in Indiana. I mean, hey, you've seen this enough. You know more than I do.
Trinity foul number 5, Tormey.
Maybe on Tomey. Your second personal. Spielus goes to the line. That one's good as Triton 4-7 from the line here today.
I've only been doing this for, 14 years come January?
Yeah, I was going to say, you've been doing a little bit. Just a little while there. And that'll do it. Triton to win 53-19 here. I'll go ahead and read off the stats. So I don't know if it's
okay.
Team stats. Triton shot 29%, 12 of 42 from inside the arc, 8 of 36 from inside for Trinity. Triton shot 8 of 23 from beyond the arc for 35% on the day. Trinity did not attempt a three-point attempt by my count. 5 of 9 for the Trojans from the free throw line and 3 of 13 for Trinity, with Triton only having 6 turnovers, 27 in the game for Trinity by my count. Leading the way, all scores, is Kinsey Atkins with 23 on 7 3-pointers and 1 2-point attempt. Addison Veers with 16, 7 points for Faulkner and 4 points for Yates. For Trinity, leading the way for them was Teresa Pingle, Eleanor Balsba, Cullinan, Curran, Gabrielise, and Tomey all with 2 points. So I believe, let me try to get an interview.
Sure.
We'll just do it with the headsets.
You don't want to go down there?
I can go down there, but I don't care. I mean, you don't have anything set up
All
yet.
I need to do is plug it in.
Okay, well, we'll go down and get an interview. We'll be right back here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Officials today.
Is that working? We're not heard yet, are we? Okay.
Unofficial scoring, first for Trinity. Cullinan, 2 points. Tormey, 2 points. Ballsball, 2 points. Mary Curran, 2. Gabrielise, 2. And leading the Titans with 9 points, Teresa Pingle. For Triton, Bulis, 3. Yates, 4. Faulkner, 7. Veers, 16. And with a game-high 23 points with 7 3-pointers, Kinsey Atkins.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, we're back with Coach Crawl. Not a bad way to start off after Thanksgiving with a win here at home. First win at home here today. Yeah. The girls played hard today. You know, Trinity kind of came out. They got that first basket. The press didn't really seem to work today. What kind of things did the girls need to improve on after today?
Somebody needs to step over and stop them from getting the sideline. I don't care who it is at this point, you know. I mean, Trinity played extremely hard, and, you know, their skill isn't quite there, but their hustle is there, and that showed today because in the press, I mean, over and over and over again, it was like they just sideline. Nobody could, you know, and we talked about it several times with our rotation, you know, how we could adjust, but the sideline, it was a monster today.
Yeah, and Kenzie did a real good job, especially in that first half, really using that sideline. I can tell how many steals she had, but that defense really led to offense. But the girls rebounded the ball decent again today. But for you, what's one thing the girls did extremely well as far as on either end of the floor?
I think this is a great game to boost all their confidence because I told them, you know, from the beginning, like if you don't force contested shots, but if you're open, shoot the ball. You know, there's a few times I got on Kenzie in the first half because there's a few times she was still hesitating. I'm like, girl, shoot the ball, you know, and then thank God she did. But, you know, it's just like one of those times where, I mean, let's boost some confidence. Let's get some shots up, you know, so, yeah.
And the depth showed off a little bit today where you were able to bring some more players in when Taryn got in foul trouble. What's it like now starting to kind of get your JV players to kind of get some experience and some of your depth now starting to show here as the season goes on?
It's really nice to have some subs, you know. I mean, this is probably the first game that we've actually had a bench, and it came at a perfect time where I could get some girls some minutes. So, yeah, I'm really thankful for that.
Well, you're going to need that momentum going against LaVille, your first conference matchup. I mean, granted, you got 5 home games or however many home games we got here in a row, but what kind of things you guys are going to work on to get ready for LaVille when you guys are able to get back to school and get back to work?
I would say the rebounding was okay today. I would agree with you. There were several times. I'd venture to say Trinity, like 8 of their points came from putbacks, though. And so if I could just get them to I just want them to want the ball all the time. Whether it's on offense, it's a loose ball. Whether it's on defense, rebounding the ball. I'm still trying to figure out how I can spark that for them. But yeah.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get back at it. We'll hang up and get things cleaned up here. So Triton wins in this one, and I'm Andrew Hare for Coach Crawl and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.